So here we are, continuing stalking Suhadi Sedano in part 2 of Kundang, Indonesia. Stalking's fun. Ubisoft encourages it. It's what Sam Fisher does for a living. It's funny because it's true. Again, do not let him see you. That's an instant game over. Take out these two lights and then work your way on getting over there. You can actually try and normally sneak away from it without going over there, getting up to that ledge, I guess. But this works far better for me. It's much easier, and the lighting is so awful here. I think it's either perhaps or Vegas, but it seems less brighter than it did in game when I was playing at the same time. The lighting issues got severely worse later on in the video. I'll state when in a bit. There's a sticky camera over there that I picked up. Stick over here to the shadows, of course, behind everything here. Oh, shut up, Sedano.
Crosses the west. Have you seen the news reports lately?
I don't watch TV.
What is wrong with you? TV is like a god. Well, it used to be before some of the channels like Nick, Cartoon Network, and Disney started airing all sorts of crap. Honestly, for those of you who were only born this century, you don't know what you've been missing out. And for those of you who never even bothered to watch the crap, they were last century. Wait for that guy to go and then go down here to enter the third and final part of this level.
Got a heads up for you from Grim.
We're going to be losing touch in a second. There must be copper coils or some kind of grid ahead of you. The refinery proper is a dead signal hole. Good luck with your airplane, pilot.
We're going to be out of contact as long as you're underground.
I'll try not to get too low.
I'd actually care if Emma wasn't an asshole in this game. You likely do not destroy that light. I did not want to risk getting seen. Yeah. And once you come up here, just turn off those lights. Probably the easiest part of the whole level. Yeah, in my opinion, it's gotten notably easier since the second part.
Is the plane all right?
So
Yes,
things get a bit tricky here.
Don't waste more time.
Somewhat. I don't know why. I've struggled with this part immensely in the past, but I got through very easily here. Once again, wait for Sedano and his buddy over there to get out. Wait for those guys to move. First, you're going to want to take out that light over there. The SC-20K again, well, it's loud enough to the point of where it will alert them if you shoot out the lights. The pistol, however, is not. Sneak over slowly and
Eternal
talk to
dirt.
him.
Thank God you found me. Ignominious getaway.
I'm short on time. What do I need to
Fuck,
know?
her name is Ignominious
This
Getaway.
name, Stanley Nakaryakov, Golden Triangle affiliated. He lives in the Lei Yunnan district of Hong Kong, but don't broadcast it electronically. This part of the world is made of ears.
My encryption is solid.
I wouldn't count on it. There's more to Japan's ISDF than they're letting on.
How do you know?
I've seen two other, CIA resources disappear.
So how do you know it's the ISDF?
Money knows everything. The name is Stanley Nakaryakov. Got it?
Yeah, just one piece of advice. Don't take your plane.
I love how they didn't even notice him talking to anyone. He's like, oh, he's talking to himself. No big deal. And thankfully, they probably will not be able to see you do this unless they're patrolling, you know, somewhat alerted.
Welcome back to fresh air.
Do you have the name?
Fisher, go tap that phone. We'll talk about the names later.
We didn't miss you either, Lambert.
Nag, nag, nag.
I'm a musician. My ears are very sensitive. Why do they always give us this patrol?
What about me? I've got to listen to the constant gunfire and your constant complaining.
I feel like somebody's kicking me in the head.
Now there's an idea.
Don't give in to temptation. It's not worth it. Why? Wait, if you're a musician, why are you here? Question D. Thankfully they cannot notice me. And of course I can't fully rotate the camera. You're gonna want to pull up your legs for this part to avoid being seen. Now, interestingly enough, in this game, they introduced the concept of shooting while hanging on the pipes, like hanging upside down when shooting. Like, I mean, hanging with your legs on the pipe, you can hang upside down and then shoot, but you do not have to use that all in this game. I did find myself having to use it at least once in the PS2 version of Double Agent, but no other time. It looks cool, but never used. So right now we're basically about halfway through the third part of this level. And right here I showed hanging upside down. When I got cops, it's a perfect opportunity to just run on by.
Be careful. The access to the house isn't as easy as it seems. You should wait for darkness.
What? I don't even know why she says that, like, it doesn't get any darker than this. Especially with the lighting being buzzy as hell. Bucky, not buzzy. And they can apparently hear me walking on the ground. Thankfully that worked to my advantage because I was able to get them all away and get on through. So I would recommend doing that. And that turret isn't really... Actually, none of the turrets in this place are a problem. And here's where the lighting really got bad. Now there's a searchlight here that on my regular computer will be projected perfectly. But here, it's not shown. So I had to wait for the light to get into a position. Like I can still like make an assumption of where it'll be shone, and then like continue forward. Right about here, we're practically done with the level, and I improvised and got that guy away. I actually never noticed this, but on the left there is a turret. You can see it faintly.
Pandora tomorrow.
It's kind of bad placement. It doesn't really gonna affect you. Behold! The only camera in all of Indonesia.
It's me. Today's code is 0526 5173 337.
And of course you're gonna want to make sure you're not seen.
Pandora tomorrow.
He doesn't really react to the lights being shot down unless using SG-20K.
Today's code is 0526 5173.
I decided to see if turning off this, like switching that off, will affect the lights. I thought it affected the camera, but I couldn't hear it.
Today's code is 0526.
What's a while I think it maybe turn back on or something? I don't know.
337 3889. Pandora tomorrow. Good.
So yeah, shoot out the lights. Just about 2 of them. And wait for your sit down to go away. And get into the computer.
Good
Now,
work,
interesting
Fisher.
enough, if you do not turn off that object when you run through, Sam will get shocked by something, but it's never fully explained what it is. If I turn it off, of course, the table, it doesn't affect you at all, from what I've seen. Well, now it's time we make our daring escape.
Fisher,
Oops.
freeze. Don't make a move.
I didn't steal the cookie from the cookie jar, I swear to God!
There.
I did not steal the cookie from the cookie jar!
I'm engaging the enemy.
Snipers! See ya, suckers! Thank you, Chef. Mission complete. See you all in the next part of Indonesia.